What's up, Aries? It's your girl Kelly coming straight at you for the Queen's Tarot Bee in Boston. So, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Mercury, Mars, Venus, wherever this fits in your chart, if it relates, it does. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. It's not your story this month. I would suggest try your Moon or your Rising sign. Let's see what else. Cross watchers, you are very welcome on this page. Queen Tarot Bee welcomes you. And if you don't know what cross watching is, feel free to go ahead and leave a comment down below and we'll help you out with that. It's a great community. I am finally back. I'm fighting through my pneumonia to be here. So I've decided I will not wait for my pneumonia to clear up. It will wait for me. And so this week I am 19 weeks pregnant. And I got a big old baby belly here. So just figured I'd fill you guys in. Let me see what else for you guys. If you need anything, I'm just opening my schedule for private readings, so my information is in the box below. You might want to get there before it fills up really quick because I can see that happening. I've already got quite a few emails. So if you need a personal reading, please feel free. And I'm going to be over here with my best friend, Halls, Breezers. These are the only ones I'll eat. The only ones that don't taste like absolute crap. Aries, for you this month, I feel like you guys, it's like you're in a pool full of sharks, guys. Like, it hasn't changed much from the last time I read you, but you're starting to find out who's on your side and who's really not on your side. I think some of the people that have been backstabbing you or two-faced really shocked you, not people you were expecting. Some of these people, I feel like, were people that were family members, friends you had forever, things like that. And these were really unexpected upsets. I feel like there was a lot of unexpected upsets while you were sitting back just watching everybody. But it's still kind of going on around you. I feel like you're still kind of in the snake pit and you're still watching like who's going to bite next because you feel like your circle is about this big. And it should be. Because, you know, according to what I'm feeling and I'm getting this month, there are still third parties causing problems for you. And I don't mean third parties as in relationships. I mean third parties as in, you know, other people. Could be family members, could be your significant other's family. But there is definitely still no victory over what you've been going through in terms of finding out how many two-faced people you really have around you. But I feel like the death cycle is coming in. It's the end of a manipulative era in your life where you've really weeded out people you thought would be there that are not. People you thought you could count on that are not, were not, and will not be there. And so for you, it's a big adjustment because these are people that you never really saw coming. So there's a lot of upset, I feel like, for you guys, but you're still watching and lying in wait, like the battle strategist that you are. I expect nothing less from you. But the people who are revealing themselves to be these individuals in your life are devastating. Could be a significant other, doesn't have to be. Could be a close family member that you thought had your back and didn't. Has been telling your business this entire time. People you've shown kindness to, let them borrow money, given them your car, whatever. I have a feeling you won't be hearing from them much anymore. You'll notice a lot of people have suddenly just disappeared and blown off into the wind. There's usually a reason why people do that, guys. And it's because they can't face you for what they've said or done behind your back, or they can't face you for what they're about to say or do, and they have to concoct a reason for why they've got to treat you badly. And so if they're not talking to you, or if they've suddenly cut off communication, or they've suddenly become different toward you, then that's usually a good indicator that they're about to do something pretty damn dirty. And let me just say, I do see a tower moment coming. It's here, if not already passing through for you guys. I know you're like, Kelly, really? Can we get a positive read? But would you rather the truth, or would you rather me sugarcoat it and then you get slammed by a tower moment, which you're not expecting? Sorry, guys, I'd rather the truth. So, as much as I'd love to read you rainbows and butterflies and shitting Skittles, life doesn't work that way. So, if you feel like I'm being negative to you guys, I'm an Aries sun, a Leo moon, and an Aries rising. So, if I'm being negative to Aries, then you might want to think twice about that. I'm looking out for your best interest. And unfortunately, quite a few people have come to me and said, you know what, before I said you were being negative and it turned out you were right. I'm so sorry. And it's not a matter of being sorry. It's not a matter of being right. It's a matter of looking out for your best interest and looking out for the best ways that I can help you guys with these readings. And I feel like there's a swift communication coming in. It's not like a Eight of Wands communication where tons of messages fly in. It's like one swift, rude communication from somebody that you aren't expecting. Or maybe non-communication, and it just cuts right to the bone. Cuts right to the chase. Let me get this out of the way. Hold on a sec. I'll show you over there. But the people you expected to be there for you really just aren't. And they're not going to be. One thing you have to know about people is that when you're down, they'll kick you. They love to see you on your back, but when you get back up on your feet, they're scarce. They know they've kicked you while you're down. They're aware that they've kicked you while you're down. And when you get back up fighting, like Aries does, because we're resilient, we get up fighting, and we get up fighting like hell. And we go after those who kicked us while we were down. Although we don't have that element of revenge that Scorpio does, we make sure that they know that is the last time they will be messing with us. Use your instincts. Do not give anymore. If you've been giving someone money or you've been allowing them to spend money you're making, stop it. If you've already done the deed and given someone a deal of money and they're acting shitty toward you, stop it. Don't try to communicate. Don't try to contact. See where it goes. And if you have to, then just take the avenues necessary to get that, whatever you've lent people or whatever it is that you have going on there, take the necessary avenues to get it back. There's going to be a lot of people around you with their hand out. I feel like you've got some success coming in. Monetarily, it's like you're saying monetarily, you're going to be okay. Even though right now you feel a little pent up and you're waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting on money that people owe you and things like that. Some of it will come in, but there are people who are going to turn their back and not pay that back. Or say you lent someone your car and they destroyed it. They're not going to want to pay the insurance, so your car will go totaled. They won't pay the gap insurance or whatever it is that they've done to backstab you. And I feel a lot of like family significance around this. Don't be blinded just because people are your family. Just because they are related to you doesn't mean they have the right to walk all over you. Just like I tell people all the time, your coworkers are not your friends. Given the opportunity, if you're making more money than them, they'll take your job. Coworkers are not your friends. And you know what? Most of the time, neither is your family. And it's hard to see. It's hard to hear, and it's hard to face, Aries. But you're facing a very difficult time after these retrogrades of realizing that the people you really were there for or thought were there for you, they aren't shit. They're gone to the wind already. And you guys are still going, oh, what happened? And or giving them, whatever you're giving them still. And they're living a lavish lifestyle while you're sitting there going, I thought you needed this because you were whatever. You had an emergency. But what's going on here? What's really going on here? And this Nine of Swords energy keeps coming up. And for some reason, I see that you have the opportunity to escape it. What's popping out to me most is the trees. And you have the ability to remove the ropes. You've got 9 swords right in front of you. Cut the ropes off and go. Leave it behind you. But you're not. You're staying there. Because what you're still waiting for what you wish for from this person, as though they're going to pull through. Or your family or your significant other. Either this is Aries or Aries, this is you. Wait. Aries, this is your partner. God, way too many cough drops, guys. Lay off the cough drops. Just saying. This could be you or your partner. So before anybody gets their thong in a bunch, this could be Aries or it could be Aries' partner. So just know that your energy could be coming in here, cross watchers, as well. That's why I say you're always welcome here. But you're still waiting and offering this little cup of love like, hey, aren't we supposed to be family? Or, hey, aren't we supposed to be in a relationship? Excuse me, fighting off pneumonia is not as much fun as it seems. Anyway, you're still wishing for this connection to be what you thought it was. And it's not. It's not. This person had you duped the whole time. And given the opportunity, they'll do it again. To me, her expression's almost changed. She almost looks sad. Like, I'm offering you these flowers, the tulips, this cup, my emotions, my love, and this is what you've done with it. And she kind of has her back to it as though she's going to move on. And there won't be an opportunity to rekindle this situation. This will be something that scars you really good. But there is justice coming in there. So just know that karma is on your side. You may have done a good deed, given someone your car to use, whatever that situation is for you. You have justice on your side. And even though you're heartbroken about it, about what this person did to you, and backstabbed you, and took you for what you were worth, and did all of these things, justice is on your side. Like I said, there are avenues legally that you can take if this is the case, and somebody has done you that dirty when it comes to money, your vehicle, your home loan, whatever it is that they've got you on. Like, say you lent them the money from your mortgage instead of paying your mortgage because they were going to pay you back the very next day because their insurance was going to be canceled or something, and they never paid it back to you. This is the type of betrayal I'm talking about. And they have no intention on it now. It's like they show good intention at first, but I feel like that intention is gone. And that long-term relationship, that friendship, that love you had for that person. To me, this also stands for family. It doesn't just stand for a significant other. Excuse me. This can stand for family. It can stand for relationships. It can stand for marriages. But there's going to be justice that comes in. Because you didn't earn the karma on this one, Aries. You did what... This is the thing that drives me crazy about being an Aries. Everyone always says we're selfish. Right? And we're self-centered and blah, blah, blah. Everyone. It's like in every single thing I read. Well, here's what I have to say to that. As an Aries sun and an Aries rising, I'm about as Aries as they get. And I know for a fact that I give and give and give and give and give until I have nothing left for myself. I've done it a million times. And once I get to the point where I have nothing left and I have no choice but to say no, I become the one who's selfish. I become the one who is self-involved. I become the one who is the big bad monster because I didn't want to give somebody money or put myself in a precarious situation like giving out money for your car payment and then not getting it back. Once you've been burned, believe it or not, Aries do learn. Not always in love relationships, but in family relationships, we learn real quick. And I feel like a lot of you are looking at family right now. Maybe you're going through the legal system. Maybe you've lost a loved one. I feel like you're maybe dealing with inheritance and people are trying to take what doesn't belong to them. Karma's a fickle bitch. That's what I'm going to say about that. And when karma's on your side and you see it actually happen, believe me when I say it's a good thing. However, we become selfish when we no longer have the means to continue to give to people. That's when an Aries becomes selfish. Because if you look elsewhere, whenever an Aries is described, you'll notice that we're known to lavish gifts on our friends, our family, our significant other, our children. We're known to buy lavish gifts for all of those people in our life to show them that we appreciate them. That's one of our biggest qualities, is that we buy lavish gifts for our friends and family. Now, when those lavish gifts, maybe I shouldn't do this with a cough drop in my mouth, right? I can't help it, guys. I wouldn't be sitting here otherwise. When we no longer have the means to sustain giving lavish gifts or letting people borrow money or letting them take our car or whatever it is we let them do, we become selfish. But if you take a good close look, we are known to purchase lavish gifts for friends and family. And it is a big thing when it comes to our significant other. There's very few significant others that can handle Aries spending. But we don't spend anything that we don't earn. That money, we've earned it. And we will spend it any damn way we wish. Now, sometimes I wish I would stop seeing orbs. I've been seeing orbs all day. By the way, I'm in the basement. Yes, we are redoing this entire basement. So all the furniture is in this room right now. So do not look at my background. Not that any of you care. You're here for the reading. But just saying, it's not exactly my normal, luscious, comfy background. But we're known to give lavish gifts. We become selfish when we no longer have the funds, the means, or whatever to give those lavish gifts. That's when we become selfish. So take a good look at your behavior, Aries. You're not a selfish person. You love to love. You love to give love. You love to help your friends, to be there for your friends. You love to take them on cruises if you can afford it. You'd buy them a car if you could afford it, for friends that have been there for you. You probably spoiled the people around you to the point where they just expect it. And now when they don't get it, well, now you're the asshole. You're the selfish one. When you finally say, no, I need it for myself, I'm done giving, you instantaneously become selfish. That irritates me a lot because I hear it all the time and I'm like, how did I get selfish? Was it from all the times I let you borrow money? Was it for all the times I bought you really, really expensive gifts and didn't get a thank you? Could be. And now that you want all of those things and you expect me to continue to give, and I'm not going to do that, I'm selfish. Got it. Okay. So take a good look around, Aries, because this month is about learning how to balance that. Healthy boundaries. You're still learning that. Healthy boundaries and the word no. We don't know how to tell people no. That's how we end up being selfish. We give and give and give and give and give. Finally, we get to the point where we lose our shit and we say no. And when no comes out, they're not used to hearing no because they've been spoiled by us. And so we become selfish. We become self-centered individuals. We become all of these things that we weren't prior. And so with that, looking at this, I see the sadness of Aries. Look at all the things that I've done for you. Look at all the love I've offered you. I've given this to you freely without strings attached. The only thing I asked is that you A, B, and C, you know, just simple little things. And this is what I get back. Like, I'm still holding my own cup of love and holding my own flowers. I'm still stuck standing here holding my own offer. My feelings, apparently, or me as a person in general, is not good enough for you. If it's not the material value, then you're just going to keep on a-walking. Got it. So now who's selfish? Like I said, I feel like this is a death cycle. There's still more people here. Like, there isn't enough, right? You've already weeded out probably just about everyone in your life. There's still more here. And that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. There is still more people here. The cycle is ending. You're finally weeding them all out. Santa Muerta or Santissima, the beautiful saint of death, is there to cut out what's not necessary and to give you a new start. A transition, a transformation, a metamorphosis. Aries, you're going through a metamorphosis. You're going from caterpillar to butterfly. And you're only going to do that if you allow Santissima or Santissima to come through and to clear out what is not necessary. Just like that. And just like that, she comes up in the upright, and the people who were stabbing you in the back suddenly come up sideways. Funny how that happens. The next card up is another 10 cycle. So we got death, which is the end of cycles, metamorphosis, transformation. We've got backstabbing. Look, this one wouldn't even fit right here. So they jammed it in. And we've got the burdens that you're holding that other people left you with. And now suddenly, they're not making you any offers. They're not, here's your car payment. I'm so sorry. This happened. My phone got shut off, blah, 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 whatever. You're not even getting that. You're getting the Knight of Pentacles, which is the go fuck yourself card. This is the card of, I'll get there when I feel like it. If I feel like it. Yeah, guys. It's time to allow Santa Muerta, the great Santissima, to come in and to clear this out and allow you to begin this transformation, this metamorphosis. You're getting somebody who's coming in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out, and it's only when it benefits them. Look for this person. They're right in front of your face, I promise you. Only when it benefits them. That is the only time this person has come around. Yet, their communication is very sharp. They're very defensive. They're very on the ready every time you talk to them now. I feel like some of you may have had a confrontational discussion with them about their behavior. And that didn't go over well. Instead, they tried to act manipulative. And that didn't go over well with you. And so here we are. Stuck at a crossroad, are we? You definitely know whoever this person is. It's just going to be, like I said, an upset. It's going to be someone that you are not expecting to have done this to you or to do this to you if this has not happened yet. You are going to come to this crossroad and not even believe you're sitting there. This is going to be someone you have done so much for in your life, given up so much for in your life. That's going to hit you like a ton of goddamn bricks. All I saw when I saw a ton of bricks was Who Framed Roger Rabbit, where they're constantly like dropping stuff on baby Huey, or No, it's Roger. Baby Huey keeps messing up, or Roger keeps messing up his lines. That's what it is. And they keep dropping a fridge on Roger's head. That's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing manipulation, a crossroads, somebody just messing, coming in and out. And when that tower crumbles, there's no offer there. There's no offer there. And this is definitely someone that you have a past with. There's no doubt in my fucking mind. This is definitely somebody that you have a past with. We've got the Six of Cups here. This talks about a significant past with somebody. Family member, significant other, a best friend that you thought would always be there, that backstabbed you. But definitely someone who's not making the offer they should be. And here's you standing in your upright. And you're waiting with your cup. Disappointed. Because in the end, you were just a paycheck to this person, or a car, or something material. It's like you didn't even have feelings. This person just literally pushed you off to the wayside once they got what they needed. And it's no doubt somebody from your past. And they're not playing fair here. They're just taking off without explaining to you why they're doing what they're doing. It's almost like the feeling, what they're saying to me is this person is too chicken shit to approach you. They're afraid because of what they've done. So they're going to run. They're going to take off in the other direction. And there's some disappointment here. I don't know what's going on here, but it's like you're not paying the attention to them that they want. It's like you're doing your own thing. Aries is in their little bubble. You're in your garden of life. You're gardening away. You know that once all the retrogrades are over, that things are going to start happening for you. Everything's going to start moving. Again, we're in a solar time slow. So everything's just kind of do. Everything is literally, and then boom, it's all just going to come together at once. And just because the time slow is going to go up, all the planets are going to go right back, and everything's just going to come together. All the job offers you're waiting for, all the things you're waiting for, all of the people that you're waiting to pop out of the woodworks, they coming. And it's not going to be anything you like, Aries. This is not going to be something you like. And this person escaping you instead of facing you is really going to be a shock. Whatever this person did, you might as well kiss this goodbye. Whatever you gave them, whatever trust you had in them, whatever this is, it's time for this person is going to jet out on you. They're going to go without repaying the debt. And they're going to think they have a good enough excuse for it. And they're going to close out that cycle. There's something going on here where you're being backstabbed. There's a third party in there with this person somehow involved. It's almost like if you have 3 sisters, right? And you give one sister money. And then the other sister gets involved and says, well, she's been saying this and this and this and this and this about you, right? And without calling you to make sure that that's really what's been said and confronting you with the information, they're just like, well, she's been talking about me, so fuck her. I'm just going to take off and not carry on with my responsibility. And that starts a karmic cycle. Karmic cycle right there. And that brings down the justice. And Santa Muerta. She's a good one to have on your side when karma needs to be, someone's ass needs to be busted with karma. She does not fuck around. There's a third party here making trouble for you. And every time it's like you work on something, they turn around and they come in and smash it right behind you. This person is very vindictive, hurtful, blames you for everything that's gone on in their life. And even though you're over here saying absolutely nothing, doing absolutely nothing, minding your own business, whatever, if you're anything like me, you're in a pile of furniture and you don't know what the hell is going on in the outside world aside from the hospital. So you're just going along doing the work, and then someone's coming in and saying, hey, well, psst, 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 psst. And this causes a chain reaction of events that are untrue. They're probably gossiping about you, trashing you, talking shit about you. And so this person decides, well, you know what? If that's the way she's going to be, then I don't feel like I owe her shit. Or I don't feel like I owe him shit. Maybe it's brothers. There's no gender association in these cards for me. They're very androgynous. Aries, I know that was heavy, but I want you guys to get the toxic influences out of your life. This is for September 2nd through September 9th. I'm going to be doing weeklies. Get rid of whoever this person is. If you have to cut your losses, cut your fucking losses. Because whoever this person is looking for a way out anyway. They feel sneaky. They feel like a liar. And it's going to break your heart. I'm not going to lie to you. Whatever this is going to break your heart. I did a really long meditation session on this to see if I was right. And unfortunately, this is what kept coming up for you guys. And so, you know, when I look at it, I really feel like this one's going to break your heart. So, Aries, just know that, you know, you can only, you're at the bottom, right? Don't get the crab in the bucket mentality, okay? You're at the bottom. Somebody will lift their hand in there and help you out. Let the other crabs crawl all over each other and pull each other down to get to the top. That's what this person's like. But again, I feel there's a third party there. So it could be siblings. It could just be family members. It could be your significant other and you guys lent his family money or her family money, whatever it is for you. This person's right in front of your face. They're right under your nose. You know it's there. Use your instincts. Okay, guys, that was a long read. So I'm going to go, but I was sad to see that that was still happening. So, you know, friends close, frenemies closer. We know how this works. All right, Aries. One love, and I will see you guys next week for your weekly. My spots are filling up fast, so keep that in mind. If you need a list of services, my information's in the box below. This is your girl, Keli, coming straight at you for the Queen Tarot Bee in Boston, and I will catch y'all next week on the flip side. Bye, guys.